Alright, fourth graders, so we are working on math and we are looking at how many groups there are in various different numbers. Now, let's take a look at how do we figure out how many groups of each are in any given number. So, let me bring up a tool for us to use. So, we have our handy dandy base 10 blocks over here and we're being asked to figure out how many groups of 100 are in the number 126. So, we're just going to build it straight out. 100, so I grab some flats. 100, and then I need two groups of 10. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit so you can see them. And then I need 6 ones. Alright, so now I have that many. So now it's asking me if, since I built it in groups, 1 group, 2 groups, 6 groups, how many groups are there going to be in there? So I already know that in here, I have, right here, if I'm looking at it, I have to pull this over just a little bit here. If I'm looking at it, I have 6 groups. I have 1 group here, 2 here, and 6 here. So now if I come back over and look at my, I have 1 group, now it's asked me a totally different, so I have 1 group of 100 because that's what I have. Now, if I look at it and it's asking me here how many groups of 10 are there in the same number, I have to figure out, well, how many groups of 10 are there? There's going to be a vastly different amount of 10s because, well, I don't have enough 1s to make 10. I only have 6 of them, so they're just going to stay singles. I have 2 groups of 10, but that's not really true. This has 10s in them, and I'm going to show you. Here's the 10s. Ready? There you go. I have 10s, and I have 12 10s all together. Remember, if I'm looking at the number 126, it says that I have 12 groups of 10. I just take off the hundreds place, and it tells me how many 10s I have. So I come over here and I say, well, I have 12 10s. Okay? Then it's asking me, well, how many 1s do I have? Well, right now I've turned everything into 10s, but I can now turn them into 1s. And guess what? I now have 126 1s. 126 of them if I just bust these apart. So I'm turning them into other things, so I have 126 1s here. Okay, so I can just go ahead and keep working on this. I am going to, again, if you're looking at another number here, if you're looking at it, if I had the number, and I'm going to clear everything here, cancel. I'm going to clear everything on here. If I built the number 347, how many 10s? How many hundreds? How many hundreds? Well, this is the 1s and the 10s, so I have 3 hundreds. Now, how many 10s do I have? Well, I have 34 10s. I take the number that's in the 10s place and grab the number in front of it, so I have 34 10s. And then how many 1s do I have? Well, the whole number. I have 347 1s. Okay, so how many 10s? How many hundreds? I look at the number in the hundreds place. How many 10s? I look at the number in the 10s place and circle everything before it. Okay? Let's look at another one. So if I have 721, how many 10s do I, how many hundreds do I have? Well, I have 7 100s. How many 10s do I have? Well, this is numbers in the 10s place, so I circle everything after the 10s. And how many hundreds do I have? Well, I look at the ones here, and I circle everything before it. And that tells me how many 1s that I have. Okay, if you have questions, concerns, let me know.